Hey y'all, my name's Meg Mochel. I graduated Cherokee Trail High School, class of 2011. I moved into Cherry Creek Schools in 4th grade. I went to Timberline Elementary School where I was in Mr. Artie Smith's class for 4th and 5th. Then I went to Challenge School for 6th through 8th and finished at Cherokee Trail High School in 2011. I then went to Southern Methodist University in Dallas, Texas. I majored in mechanical engineering and math with a minor in Spanish, graduated in 2015, and then in 2016 I got my master's in mechanical engineering. I still to this day live in Dallas. I got a job while I was at SMU for a commercial contractor in the pre-construction department. I'm now the pre-construction manager. So I do a lot of pricing and proposals, bids for new construction projects that are coming to primarily the Dallas area. I've gotten to work on everything from data centers and hospitals to stadiums and office buildings. I've gotten to see a lot of things that have changed the landscape of DFW, and that's just been a really cool experience for me. So I want to talk to you a little bit about how my experiences in Cherry Creek schools really impacted my life today. So one of the biggest things was all of the opportunities outside of the classroom. The classroom instruction and the schools were amazing, and I could not have asked for better teachers. I'm gonna name a couple throughout this video, but I promise that's not it. I've had so many amazing teachers in all of my time in Cherry Creek schools that I couldn't name all of them if I tried. So I spent a lot of time doing math competitions. I did science club. I played soccer. I played club soccer growing up, and then at Cherokee Trail, I was on the varsity women's soccer team. So I had that outlet outside of school, but math and science had always been my focus in school. Challenge School really made me step outside of that comfort zone. I was able to do Spanish immersion programs with the immersion weeks in the spring and the fall at Challenge School. I spent a week with Profe Gonzalez and a week with Senora Hinchey, just immersing in Spanish. And I continued that through, got my minor in Spanish in college. So that was something that made me step outside of my comfort zone, but it was those extras beyond just the regular classroom instruction. And then when I got to high school, Miss Kenny made me step way outside my comfort zone. I did not like speaking in front of groups. I barely liked speaking in front of a class. And she convinced me to join Model UN, which ended up being one of the best experiences I could have hoped for. Having that experience, public speaking, and just being comfortable talking in front of people has allowed me to be successful where I am today. I do a lot of talking for my job. One of the biggest things I do is I go to project interviews or I go to meetings with customers and clients, and it could be anywhere from 10 to 30 people in a room, and sometimes more, but usually it's a smaller group. And I'm having to justify why they should trust my company with millions of dollars in contracts. But I'm able to do that. I'm comfortable speaking in front of them. I know the numbers are right because of that math background, but I also have confidence in myself to go speak and to do that piece of it as well. So the best advice I can give you is just take advantage of the extracurriculars outside of just the classroom. Yes, the classroom instruction is amazing, and learning all of the things that I learned in school led me to have my scholarship, which got me to SMU, which led me to my company today. So I wouldn't have had it without that. But what really shaped who I am were all the things outside of school. I still play soccer to this day because it's a great stress relief. It's a great way to get outside of the office, to get out of the house and do a little bit of exercise. Never hurts. But it's just a little bit different, right? Soccer got me outside of the classroom when I was a kid. It gets me out of the office now. All of these things have carried throughout my life. I still speak Spanish. I work for a construction company in Texas. A lot of our workforce speaks Spanish. So having the ability to communicate with anyone I need to communicate with is fantastic. Having the ability to speak in front of people and convince them to pay my company millions of dollars to build their building, that's amazing. So just take advantage of the extracurriculars, take advantage of anything you can outside of the classroom. Just use all of those opportunities that are available to you, because if you don't, you'll never know what you might have missed out on. It's okay to step outside of your comfort zone. It's okay. Now is the time to try new things. Now is the time to get comfortable speaking in front of people, because If not now, when are you going to? When are you going to try new things without any repercussions? So take your opportunities, try new things, and I hope that all of you have amazing lives, and I know that you'll do great things coming out of Cherry Creek schools just like I did.